times more arrests of ICE employees out of the same singular police department in Minnesota. The Bloomington Police Department, again, you'll remember just a couple of months ago, they arrested an ICE administrative employee for trying to procure a minor for sexual relations. And now there's another one. Remember this headline: ICE employee caught in Bloomington sting charged with trying to coerce minor. That was in November. This is one, look, and I don't want to beat a dead horse here. I mean, it's kind of what I do, but this is one singular police department that is already arrested, caught up in sex work stings and child sex ring stings, 2 different ICE agents in a tiny municipality. What is going on more broadly at ICE? Well, I think you will know the answer. It's that they are hiring unqualified, incapable individuals, people who are functionally illiterate, who can't pass open book tests, who have criminal records, who have active gun violation cases while they're going through training in ICE. There is such a fervor to ramp up the ranks of ICE agents, these masked secret police, that they're going to the worst of the worst, lowest of the low, the lowest common denominator they are hiring for positions. Remember this moment from Bloomington Police Chief Booker Hodges from November.
Next, this one shames. This is a tragedy in many respects, but people at the Department of Homeland Security, I know there are great people there that come to work every single day and do their jobs and do it admirably. Unfortunately, Mr. recently married back here is not one of those people. He works for ICE, and he is an auditor for them, a civilian employee. When he was arrested, he said, "I'm ICE boys." Well, you know, unfortunately for him, we locked him up, we put him in our jail. He got reappropriated to our jail, and my understanding is he helped send people to send federal authorities. I think he's going to see some federal authorities because I think the feds are going to take this case. So I'm going to close on this, and I'll take questions.
And again, it's not just that guy. This is from KSTP. Federal employee who did background checks for ICE arrested in Bloomington sexting. A federal employee who police say conducted background checks for U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and other government agencies was arrested last week in a Bloomington prostitution sting. Bloomington Police Chief Booker Hodges said Department of Defense contractor Brashad Johnson, 36, of Maple Grove, was one of 30 suspects arrested as part of an undercover operation targeting people seeking to pay for sex. Quote, "This is the most disturbing arrest that we've had here," Hodges said of Johnson during a news conference on Tuesday. He's a backgrounder for ICE, Homeland Security, and federal agencies. So when you're getting your security clearance, this is one of the guys that does your backgrounds, which is kind of scary. Kind of scary indeed. And look, this isn't the most serious crime. The problem lies in the fact that they say one thing and they do another. They project one thing, one morally righteous object of their attention, which is to get the worst of the worst criminals out. And then they hire criminals. They hire sex criminals, alleged sex criminals. They want the makeup of ICE, of the employees of ICE, to represent that of the Donald Trump White House. So many sexual predators, so many convicted felons. It's what you get when you elect the worst of the worst. He, in turn, places around him others who look like him. Not outwardly, but they look like him. They have the same values as him, which is to say none.